is that prayer changes things. I'm going to say that again. Prayer changes things. And the way I say that, I'm a testimonial. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is your boy, Jose Alonso, coming to you live right now. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching this video. And this information I want to share with you and some stories that I want to share with you is something that I personally think that will help you. We all know there's a lot of things going on right now around the world, and it's our job to keep spreading positivity, right? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jose Alonso, born and raised in Los Angeles, California, and I'm just a young man with big dreams, right? So the topic I want to share with you guys and talk to you guys about is that prayer changes things. I'm going to say that again. Prayer changes things. And the way I say that, I'm a testimonial on when you pray, things are actually going to be able to happen, right? So I'll talk to you guys a little bit about the background on why I chose this topic. So it was back in 2000 and I believe it was 2018, January or February. So I used to do door-to-door sales, and I had an opportunity to either go to Tampa, Florida to open up a new office or stay here in Long Beach, California. But at that time, my wife and I were not having the best times. I personally was I was dying inside, right? I was at the worst inside of myself. And I said, you know what? Because I was fed up of her. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, actually. So I was just fed up on what's been going on. We had recently literally just got married like a month or 2 months in, and it was just really bad. I wasn't happy. I was just like a lot of things going inside of me. So I decided to just go to Tampa, Florida, not only to travel across the country because we went driving, but also kind of just to get away from her, right? I know it sounds really bad, but that's the reality, right? So that happened. I went to Tampa, Florida. I was over there for about 2 or 3 months doing door-to-door sales, selling internet, cable, and phone. And what happened is she had told me while I was on the way to Tampa, Florida, that she was pregnant. I didn't believe her at first because she sent me a picture of a pregnancy test. I was like, this is probably just something she wants to just, get to me, right? Another photo got sent of another test. I was like, okay, maybe this is real. Third time she showed me another picture about the pregnancy test, and I'm like, okay, this is probably legit. This is probably happening for real. So when I was in my second month in Tampa, Florida, what I did, I went to a swimming pool. I was freshening up myself, and I was sitting down in the pool, and I looked up, and I said, God, give me signs that I need to go back home. Give me signs that you have something better for me back home in Los Angeles, California. So check this out. So when I was praying and I was asking him to give me signs, I had a conversation with him. I prayed. What happened? When I was looking at the clouds, I saw a cloud shaped like a bean with a little thin cloud at the end. And it visualized for me like a little bean, like the little baby with the umbilical cord. It was just so crazy, and I was like, okay, God, you're talking to me right now. So, okay, that's the first clue. Second clue, the day after that, it was a really bad storm. There was a lot of rain, heavy rain, hail. There was a lot of thunder going on, and very close to where I was at, the area where I was at. And I was like, you know what? This is the second sign. Okay, God, I got you. I see you. And the third sign was that like a week after that day, there's going to be a heavy hurricane passing by through Miami and Tampa, Florida. And I was like, okay, then this is the third sign. I don't want to risk it. So I see what God is telling me. So it's time for me to go back home. So I spoke to my wife. Hey, we conversated. I booked the flight at 2 in the morning. And then I had to be at the airport at 5 in the morning. I just grabbed my stuff. And then I just left, came back home. And then now, since I've been home, I didn't work for about a month, right? But I had to build myself up. So I was cleaning the house, doing what I got to do. Thank God for savings. We were able to adjust to that month or so and have extra money as well. But then eventually, I got called to work at a hotel. And then from there on out, I started to work with other people. I created events to help other business owners with the Offer One Vendor Expo that we've created. And just been helping a lot of people just on my calling, right? What God is doing to me and able to work with everybody else. So that's a short story that I had. The second short story that I want to share with you guys is at that time when I was away from my wife, I was living in my parents' house. and I was actually sleeping on the couch. So about a month or 2 months in, and my wife said, hey, since you don't want to be with me, you're not going to be able to touch our bank account, our joint bank account. That's where we had all our money. And I was really short on my personal account, and I was like, damn, I'm running out of money. I don't know what to do. And before I even was working at the door-to-door sales job, I was working at Toyota at a dealership selling cars. So what happened, check this out. I prayed one night saying, God, help me out. I really need help right now. I'm really down on my finances. Send me something that you're going to be able to help me out. About 3 days later, I got a mail from Toyota Santa Monica. And check this out. I opened it up, and there's 2 checks. One of $1,200 and one of $1,500. So in total, I got $3,700 from there, from the times that I had days off and my vacation days from the Toyota and the dealership. So $3,700 that God helped me out in the toughest time that I needed, right? So prayer changes things, and I want you to understand that. Pray because it'll help. It probably won't happen that same day, the next day, that same week, that same month, that same year. But keep praying because prayer changes things. If it helped me and if it worked for me, it could also help for you as well. And I also pray to continue having health, my family. And right now, my wife and I are in the best stage of our life. We're happy. We're inside and outside as well. We're expressing each other. We're communicating a lot more. There's a lot more trust. And we even have a baby boy now, which is it's a blessing, right? Now we're parents, and now we already have 1 year of marriage and more to come. So guys, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Once again, prayer changes things, and I pray that you do pray, especially in what's going on in the world right now with this pandemic and this whole virus going around. So pray for yourself, pray for other people, because prayer changes things. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And keep spreading kindness, keep spreading love, keep spreading positivity. And let's continue making this world a better place. So I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.